ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. See, one disciple has asked his master this question: Master, I am being disturbed by the judgment of the world often. In spite of my best efforts, some say you are not up to the mark and all that. So, I am being dispirited because of their comments and all that. So, how to overcome this this thing from the judgment of the world and concentrate on my own growth? Please clarify. Then the master said like this: the nature of human intelligence is it has to classify and categorize everything. It is the inherent nature. So, a human being is never free from judgment or being judged. This need to pass the judgment of the world is the single most reason that has been robbing of you peace, that has been making you pretensions, that has been making you to project to the world what you are not, that has actually alienated you from yourself. This need to pass the judgment of everybody in the world shakes your confidence even when you are producing results in life. See, it tends your self-image in life. Even many people close to you think that you are amazing. Even if many people close to you think that you are really amazing, because you want to pass the judgment of that one girl or that one guy or that one colleague of yours. It takes your self-image. It makes you feel low about yourself. It stops you from loving yourself. This very need to be famous, this very need for reputation, for applause will take the game to a level where you will no more know you are not original anymore. Everything is a drop. And all this for what? A world that does not feel with you but judge you. A world that simply judges you and moves on. Their judgment of you is only till their intelligence can be entertained with another stimuli for the next judgment. It will judge the next, the next, the next one. People who have never touched a tennis racket have an opinion about the famous player Federer. People who have watched only cricket have an opinion about the famous player Virat Kohli. People who have never been a leader to even a team have an opinion about a famous personality and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. People who have never lived even as a proper human being have an opinion about God. See, nothing and nobody is exempted from judgment, my dear. Then the master said, I am asking you this question: what sort of life will be yours if it is based on this sort of judgment of the world? Such a dangerous line to shift from wanting to be successful to wanting to be a failure. Very dangerous life. It may turn you to be from a temporary liar to a permanent liar in life. Please be careful. See, my dear, remember very keenly. Be true and win in life. You don't have to do anything else in life. Trading yourself for anything in return is not worth it. You are the most precious thing in life. Do not give it away. Nothing is more precious than you. Do not give it away. Do not give it away that easily. And don't give it away for nothing, for a world that simply judges you and moves on. And understand, the world's judgment is born out of their background, their maturity, their knowledge. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you, my dear. In my view, some of you are successful and some of you are not based on what is my criteria. I mean, in somebody else's judgment, whom I am seeing as a success is a failure in other judgment. In some other criteria, whom I see as a failure is seen as a success by someone else, I mean the world. At some stage, you have to give up this and I mean you have to liberate yourself from this worldly judgment. Just understand, and the easiest way to understand for you is to understand that your judgment does not define the world. Your judgment is only your judgment. It does not mean it is necessary for you he appears as a good person or to you he is a good person. Somebody is extraordinary in one role. It does not mean necessarily that he is extraordinary in all. The more and more you understand that my judgment does not define the world, then you will realize that the judgment of the world also does not define me. Then you are not even bothered about your own shadow, whether it is following you or not. Then for the first time you start living your own true life, my dear, concluded the master. So this is all about the judgment of the world. Thank you.